Just to put you all on notice in Western Canada, next year's mine. And I know a lot of you will cut your promos for different promotions at different times and write your dream lists and all these things and say that 2024 is going to be your year. No, the momentum for me is going to continue regardless of whatever the hell you decide to do with your careers. Here in Western Canada, it's going to be about Danny Deeds. Not just Westward Wrestling in the fact that I'm marketing you for all of you more than you, champions, by the way. Half the time, I'm doing something somewhere to help somebody out in this business, and I'm going to focus all that attention on myself now. And yeah, it's selfish. But the fact is, I've been so unselfish that I've just allowed myself to get walked over in my career for nearly 16 years. Yeah, I've done a lot. I've done all the things I've wanted to, and I've dreamed big and yada yada. But the fact is, I've allowed myself to be bullied around the business, metaphorically speaking. Don't get all angry, okay? And right now, I'm the one who should be poised to do all of the things. Danny Deeds, yeah, right. Where have you been in Western Canada? Some of you have been traveling, again, some of you have been traveling out, but as the average indie worker in British Columbia, with or without a belt, how many promotions did you see? There was 15 active promotions in BC, 10 in Alberta. Like, that's just 2023, right? That's not even if you don't even go Saskatchewan onward and you didn't go down to Washington, let's just say. Just say in Western Canada, how many of you worked for these promotions multiple times? Were put in a variety of circumstances. I wrestled against 44 new bodies. Not to mention the amount of matches I had this year. And not including battle royals and Royal Rumbles and all that other crap. I got to experience 44 new talent across the ring from me that I've never been able to set foot in the ring with before. What did you do with your 2023? Did you sit on your thumb and wait for one booking a month? And now you've kind of been on hiatus hoping for the next new opportunity? No, yeah, news coming back. That's great. And it's a wonderful promotion. And I had an opportunity to work there last year. Great. But y'all can't all be champions. And you're all just thinking you should be. But you've been sitting on your thumbs for some of the last few months, haven't you? And that's not just one promotion. All-Star's the same thing. All of you couldn't give two wild donkey poops about All-Star Wrestling at the beginning when they rebranded themselves. And there was a lot of struggles. And even I went through some personal animosities. But now some of you just come and go and think that you should be the top dog there when half the time you're not at the shows, you're not contributing, you don't give it. You just do whatever. And you think you guys are all superstars on the independent scene. I'm not a superstar. I'm the one doing things. So you can call that what it is. Nearly every weekend this year, I was somewhere, doing something, working for one of these promotions. It didn't matter if it was behind the scenes, if it was refereeing, if it was offering locker room leadership, if it was showing up there for moral support, if it was getting in the ring multiple times against multiple people, in championship situations, in hot opens, in the random number 2 that we don't like to talk about. All of that BS. Didn't matter. I'm always there to put everybody else over. But you know what? I'm done with that BS. It's time to put me over. And for the last 2 years, I have been grinding since we came back from this COVID era. And who knows what the future holds. But since wrestling's still on a hot streak, I'm going to take my rightful place atop the throne in British Columbia. Because I have the experience, I have the know-how, and I've got the audacity to do it. So buckle up, everybody. Because you can get in line behind me. And if you think in the last 10, 15 years that you're the one, next year I can tell you, you will be number 2. Now that's audacious.